essence of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.
Black power! Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Black power!
Are you feeling fatigued and can barely make it through the day without some type of caffeine?
Are you on a journey of healing your body but need a little help?
Then alkaline water is what you really need.
Alkaline water has many benefits. Alkaline water can help restore pH balance in the body. Consuming beverages such as soda and coffee can make your body acidic.
Did you know acid in your body has been linked to an anemia, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, autoimmune disease, chronic pain, and other
having increased energy levels, clearer skin, reduction in inflammation, better digestion, and many other health benefits. I've used alkaline water for years, and it's been instrumental in sustaining my health when I was diagnosed with sarcoidosis.
Are you ready to take responsibility for your body's health?
If the answer is yes, then our alkaline water is just what you need. Bring your own bottles. It's only $3 for each gallon. To place an order or for more information, you can reach us at 773-846-3091. Thank you in advance for your support.
Hi, my name is Sister Ebony Stevenson. I am your announcer for today. Welcome to the Toma Nation's weekly Sunday worship service from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street here in Chicago, Illinois. Also on Facebook. If you would like more information, you can reach us at www.facebook.com/TomaNation2 or give us a call at 773-952-8302. Now I'm going to recite our opening. In the name of the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent, the one who directs the sunships of millions and trillions of years, and the one who made time the seed of the universe, known among the ancient Kemites or Egyptians as Amun-Ra and Aten, among the Hebrews as Ansar, Yahweh, and Elohim, among the Christians as Lord, God, and Jehovah, among the Islamic world as Allah, the one God, among the Rastafarians as Jah Rastafari, among the Yoruba tribes of West Africa as Odumare, Eshu, and many other Orisha names. I bear witness that all of these names refer to the same one, Almighty Spirit, and it is to that essence which I give reverence and to whom I submit. I boldly proclaim that we, the descendants of those black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, are the Lost 13 tribe, born in North America and are of a Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that the blood of all the nations of the earth flows through our veins. I greet you in the ancient but holy words of peace, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu Alaikum, Habaragani, Alafia, and Ashe. Now I am going to recite the 13 points of what we believe. Number 1. We believe and know that we are not to prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator of the heavens and earth. Number 2, we believe and know that we can only establish an economic base through the application of the knowledge of self and the incorporation of the ideologies of the Honorable Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Mahatma Gandhi, and Ben Ami. Number 3, We know that the prophets and messengers of the Holy Bible, the Holy Quran, and the Kemetic Holy Books were all black. Number 4, we believe and know that Jesus Christ of 2,000 years was and is a black man. Number 5, we believe and know that the knowledge of the Almighty Creator goes beyond books written by the prophets and messengers of the Almighty Creator. Number 6, we believe and know that in order to promote and coordinate unity, we must first recognize and accept the uniqueness of being able to worship our Creator regardless of the denomination, name, title, ritual, particular dress, or holy book, as long as it recognizes the Almighty Creator of the heavens, earth, and the universe as supreme. Number 7, we believe and know that it is impossible to tell the truth without exposing the wicked governments of the world. Number 8, we believe and know that the United States government, in collaboration with other European nations, have a now objective to exterminate dark-skinned people of color off the earth through the act of genocide. Number 9, we believe and know that some of the most effective methods that are being used are AIDS, birth control, alcohol and drug abuse, vaccinations, gang and domestic violence, systematic elimination of trauma centers, the public school system, and public aid to the Black community of America and the world. Number 10, we believe and know that the last trick that Satan is playing on us is the dividing of us by our religious differences, religious gangbanging. We believe that the leadership and guidance of Brother Minister Raheem Quassad Oxen to provide solutions to the social and economic ills that plague the communities of urban America. Our goal, to re-educate and retrain youth and young adults to develop positive moral values as an alternative to delinquent behaviors, because you can rebuild a community and not rebuild the minds of the residents of the community to meet the responsibilities of maintaining the community's image. Our mission, to enhance the economic development of our communities by establishing businesses, real and personal properties, thereby creating jobs and or entrepreneurship training programs that will reverse the concept of leaving the community to buying back the community. Our motto, let your light so shine before men that they shall see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Now we're going to recite our salute to the red, black, and green flag. Everyone put your right fist in the air and repeat after me. Here's to this flag of mine, the red, black, and green. Hopes in its future bright. Africa has seen. Here's to the red of it. Great nations shall know of it. In time to come, red blood shall flow of it. Historians shall write of it. This flag of mine. Here's to the black of it. 400 million's back of it, whose destiny depends on it. The red, black, and green of it. Oh, flag of mine. Here's to the green of it. Young men and women shall dream of it. Face shots and shells for it. Maidens shall sing of it, waving so high. Here's to the whole of it. Colors bright and pole of it. Pleased is my soul with it, regardless of what is told of it. Thanks to God for giving it. this great flag of mine. Please keep your right fist raised high in the air as we sing our Black National Anthem. Black power, black power, black power. Black power is the power to define, develop, and defend that which is in the best interest of Black people.
All right. Happy Sunday. Greetings, Black family. My name is Sister Ebony Stevenson, and I'm going to be your speaker today on this torture, June 22nd, 2025. The title of my lecture today is I Love Being Black, Part 2. I am going to start out with our opening. In the name of the everlasting Father, He that causes all that exists to exist, He that is self-existent, He who directs the sunships of millions and trillions of years, and He who made time the seed of the universe, known among the ancient Kemites or Egyptians as Amun-Ra and Aten, among the Hebrews as Ansal, Yahweh, and Elohim, among the Christians as Lord, God, and Jehovah, among the Muslims and Islamic world as Allah, the one God, among the Rastafarians as Jah Rastafari, and among the Yoruba tribes of West Africa as Olodumare, Ashu, and many other Orisha names. I bear witness that all of these names refer to the same one, Almighty God, and it is to Him whom I give reverence and to whom I submit. I boldly proclaim that we, the descendants of those Black men and women who survived the transatlantic slave trade, are that lost 13 tribes, born in North America, and are of a Nubian Kemetic lineage. I further proclaim that the blood of all the nations of the world flow through our veins. I greet you in the ancient yet holy words of peace, Hotep, Shalom, Assalamu alaikum, Habaragani, Alafia, Ashe. Peace, peace, and peace. Welcome to the Toma Nations weekly Sunday worship service, located here in the Grand Crossing community of Chicago, Illinois, at 616 East on 71st Street, right in between Cottage Grove and King Drive. Come and be fed by God's messengers. As I said earlier, the title of my lecture today is I Love Being Black, Part 2. Now, our minister and leader, teacher, and God, founder of this great movement, he taught us about affirmations and the power that affirmations can have in shaping and changing your life. So, Black family, I'm going to recite an affirmation. And as I recite it, I want you to repeat after me. I am Black. I am divine. And I was born to rise in truth, power, purpose, and liberation in every day, in every way. Let me repeat it again. I am Black, I am divine, and I was born to rise in truth, power, purpose, and liberation every day and in every way. Let those words settle in your bones. Let them rewire your mind. Let them activate your spirit. You were not made to shrink. You were not born to beg. You were born for brilliance. You were designed by the divine. You are not broken, you are becoming. And today, we begin the journey of remembering that truth together. I started to say this because I know that there are many versions of the Holy Bible, but here at Toma Nation, when we recite our scriptures, we use the King James Version of the Holy Bible. And when we recite scriptures from the Holy Quran, we use the Yusuf Ali version. So feel free to follow at home. John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Surah 49, Ayah 13. We created you from a single pair of a male and a female, and made you into nations and tribes, that you may know each other. Surah 95, Ayah 4. We have indeed created man in the best of molds. The Holy Quran confirms it. The Holy Bible affirms it. God did not make a mistake with us. We have to understand that we are not flawed people. We are divine people. And we were born into creation on this planet by divine design. So what if the very thing they told you to hate was the thing that most reflects God's divine design? You must ask yourself, have you believed the lies more than the scriptures? Do you live a life that is a reflection of God, the God in you, and the God that is the creator? How would you change your life if you love Blackness as much as the creator loved Blackness? So I begin my lecture with gratitude. Gratitude for life, gratitude for our leading teacher and God, and gratitude for our community. We just had an awesome and amazing Juneteenth celebration this past Thursday on Juneteenth in the West Englewood community. We had a parade from 69th and Lafayette all the way down to 69th and Loomis. We talked to the community, we played positive music to the community, we interacted with the community, we passed our red, black, and green flags to the community, and then we had a Buy Black festival at the Center of Hope Ministries for the Chosen, located at 1423 West on 69th Street. And a shout out to Pastor Riley. We appreciate you allowing us to use the space. Now, we observe Juneteenth every year, and we also had our illustrious Juneteenth matriarch, Evangelist Pamela Dominguez. Now, the reason why I am talking about Juneteenth is because some of us are still celebrating Juneteenth weekend, even to today. I'm pretty sure you hear the fireworks all day long. And I am proud of our people, celebrate it, because this is our holiday. And I want to bring something to attention that we talked about at this Juneteenth celebration. I had heard it before, but I am observing it this year. Now, Apostle St. John Chisholm and his amazing wife, Pastor Gay Chisholm, from Gifts of God Ministry, they made a declaration at the Juneteenth festival. And they said that we are going to celebrate Juneteenth from June 19th to July 4th. Once again, we are going to celebrate Juneteenth from June 19th to July 4th. Now, how amazing is that? They have redefined the summer calendar, not with fireworks, but with faith. Not with red, white, and blue, but with the red for the blood of our ancestors, the black for our skin, and the green for our land. They said what needs to be said. We don't observe the 4th of July as our Independence Day because we were not free. In 1776, when the U.S. was declaring its freedom, our ancestors were still enslaved. We were counted as 3/5 of a human being. We were being bought and sold like sugarcane and tobacco. Our families were separated and our bodies were being abused. Our God was mistranslated and misused to justify our enslavement. On June 19, 1865, our ancestors in Galveston, Texas, finally heard that they were technically free 2.5 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. That delay mirrors our own spiritual experience. God declared us free, but the systems around us continue to delay that truth. God called us worthy, but society tried to convince us that we were worthless. God gave us a name, but the colonizers tried to replace it. So when we celebrate Juneteenth, we are not just celebrating what happened in 1865. We are celebrating the truth that travels, even if it was delayed, that God's word cannot be permanently silenced, and that liberation will always come, even when they try to hide it. Juneteenth reminds us, you can delay the word, but you cannot deny it. So let us be clear. We know that July 4th, 1776 was the beginning of a freedom for a nation, but not for us. And so when we talk about July 4th, we will never celebrate a freedom that never included us. We celebrate what God preserved for us. We celebrate the ancestors who prayed and bled for us. We celebrate the Blackness that survives, that builds, that believes. We are not celebrating pain. We are honoring power, and we are reclaiming our identity, a divine identity. Now, when we talk about freedom, we have to understand the difference between emancipation and freedom. Now, what do you think the difference is between emancipation, and freedom. Think for a second. Use it. Emancipation is what the government gives. Freedom is what God already declared. I'm going to say that again. Emancipation is what the government gives, and freedom is what God already declared. When the Creator made us vicegerents of this planet, we were already free. Our minds are already free. It is up to us to reclaim what was stolen from us. And so when we talk about our survival, our stories, our sacredness, being Black, it's not a trend, it's a divine identity. It's not just music, hair, slang, or resistance. It is a covenant. What is a covenant? A covenant is a solemn agreement. Did the Creator have a covenant with us? How many of you know what a contract is? The covenant is a divine contract that the Creator had with us, and the responsibility that we had, and we still have, over this planet called Earth. So as we continue on, we need to talk about, as we witness the fall of America, as we witness America getting its comeuppance, as we witness the Creator saving America for last, what about us, Black man, Black woman, Black family? Where do we go? Where's our nation? Where's the home that we call our own? Do we wait for someone to come build a nation for us? Or is it the responsibility to snatch back what's owed to us? And so when we talk about our community, when we talk about Juneteenth, we cannot talk about anything without mentioning liberation. Who, when you think about the Bible, was a very important figure in history who stood before a conqueror and demanded, "Let my people go." Moses. So like Moses standing before Pharaoh, let Juneteenth, and our definition of what Juneteenth is, serve as a declaration to this nation, this fallen nation, to the systems, to the strongholds. Let my people go, not just from physical bondage, but from financial independence, from psychological trauma, from educational deprivation, from medical racism, from political silence, and from spiritual amnesia. Repeat after me. I love being Black. I love being Black. Not just in February, not just on Juneteenth, but every single day. And I invite you to love it too, with your prayers, with your dollars, with your time, and with your voice. Now let me repeat this again. John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. This is more than just a Bible verse. It's a spiritual law. Truth is a weapon of liberation. For Black people in America and across the globe, the distortion of truth has been one of the most effective tools of oppression. From stolen history and whitewashed faith, our people have often been taught lies about themselves and their God. Whose God? Our God. That includes lies about who we are, where we come from, what we're worth, and who God says we are, not who the world says we are. When we reclaim our spiritual identity, when we expose the truth of slavery, segregation, redlining, medical racism, mass incarceration, and the tsunami of guns in our community, we are not just telling a story. We are walking in freedom and speaking the truth. How does that resonate with you? Our origins are divine. And honor comes from righteousness, not from whiteness, not from wealth, and not from Western citizenship. It comes from what? Righteousness. We as a community must affirm daily that we are worthy. And we have to repeat this to ourselves every single day. Why? Because the enemy uses millions and millions of dollars a day to try to teach us otherwise. They're whispering in your ear through your email, through your social media, through your TikTok, through your Instagram. They're whispering in the minds of your children, through the music, through the media. And so when we talk about liberation, we have to talk about what is our role in that liberation. And we can't separate that liberation from economics. For those of you who know us at Toma Nation, June, July, and August, we have many lectures about economics. As Minister Yahshua says, economics is the greatest what, Minister Yahshua? Economics is the greatest form of warfare. And so we cannot separate liberation from economics. There's a reason they didn't want us to read. There's a reason they don't want us to own land. There's a reason why the Black Wall Streets were bombed, buried, and erased. But the truth still stands. We are a people of indention. Entrepreneurship, cooperative economics, land stewardship, generational wealth when we reclaim it. So this lecture isn't just about feeling good about being Black. It's about living good, building good, and loving good together. Good God. So I know that I have about 6 minutes left. If you are enjoying this lecture and you would like a part 2, please feel free, part 3, I'm sorry, thank you. Please feel free to drop us a comment on Facebook or YouTube. If you would like more information about this lecture, any of our previous lectures, or if you would like more information about how to join the Toma Nation, you can join us each and every Sunday at 6:16 East 71st Street. And you can also shoot us a text message at 773-846-3091. I'm going to pull an act from our newly appointed minister, Minister Kenneth, and I'm going to close us out with this last 5 minutes with some scriptures. I'm going to start off with Jeremiah 1, verse 5. Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet. Wow. We were made to have dominion over this planet, Black people. That was and is our responsibility. Romans 8:19. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. Your purpose predates your birth. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. The world is waiting on our Black Christ, on our Black leaders to rise in truth and liberation. Psalms 139, verse 14. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people. We are chosen, not forgotten. Matthew 5:14. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Our Black brilliance is meant to shine, Black people. Proverbs 19:21. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. Our destiny is upward as a 13 tribe, not backward. Isaiah 60, verse 1. There are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand. Our destiny cannot be derailed. Ephesians 2:10. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. Black glory is rising as this nation falls. Universal law is at hand. What's on the bottom must rise to the top. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children. Proverbs 13:22. Legacy is your assignment. What spiritual wealth are you leaving for your children's children's children? Exodus 3:12. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as to the Lord. Our work is in worship. WARSHIP. And I'm going to close us out with Philippians 4:13. Certainly I will be with thee. You are not alone, Black people, Black family. We've never been alone. And it's up to us to pour our best foot forward in strengthening the relationship we have with our Creator, strengthening the relationship we have with our families, and strengthening the relationship we have with our people. Thank you so much for joining us for our weekly Sunday worship service. Don't forget to join us each and every Sunday here at 616 East 71st Street. If you would like more information about this lecture or any of our previous lectures, please feel free to give us a call or shoot us a text.
We invite you and your family to join us live every Sunday at 616 East 71st Street at our new time from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. and on Facebook from 12:30 to 1 p.m. If you have enjoyed what you have heard, please feel free to support us with a monetary gift on Cash App at $TOMANATION. Once again, that's $TOMANATION. This will conclude our live stream. The message you have been listening to will continue live here at the Toma headquarters. We thank you, Black family. See you next Sunday. Black Power.
This is the eternal divine spirit, the one that causes all that exists to exist, the one that is self-existent.
How many men have children and the children never meet their father? See, you created a void in that child because you are a part of that child.
Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power!